So guys, you watching this video, use your little brain and use your big forehead of yours and really think about it for 2 seconds. Who do you think is the absolute best NBA player's son that you can think off the top of your head? Me personally, just a few guys that actually come to mind are guys like Steph Curry, who's arguably the best shooter of all time, and in my personal opinion, a top 10 player overall of all time. You have guys like Devin Booker, Darius Garland. There's definitely a few players that's definitely turned out to have, you know, some pretty solid NBA careers. But right now, I would definitely say that Bronny James is probably the most popular son of an NBA great, being LeBron James, who is his father. And no matter what people say, on a side note, I actually do think that Bronny James will eventually make it to the NBA, not because he's LeBron's son, but mainly due to the fact that he's actually good enough to make it. Now, another son that I actually think has potential to eventually make it to the NBA that recently squared off against Bronny James is Carmelo Anthony's son, Kiyan Anthony. And Kiyan Anthony finished with 8 points and 2 threes and definitely showed a ton of upside in this nationally televised game. You guys know this game was pretty much everywhere, and it was definitely a huge moment in sports and basketball history. Now, Kiyan Anthony is definitely a fan favorite player with over 500,000 followers on Instagram, and I know that he gets a lot of attention for being who he is. But me personally, I kind of look at players in a different lens, and I feel like it would be a pretty good topic and a pretty good question to ask ourselves is, how good is this man Kiyan Anthony really, and can he eventually make it to the NBA? Now, for those who don't know, this man Kiyan Anthony is about 6'3", 165 pounds, and he is listed as a shooting guard, and he's also a 4-star prospect and the 62nd ranked player in the class of 2025 by 24/7 Sports. And even on a side note, it's honestly crazy the crazy growth spurt that this man has had within this past year. And I don't know how this man is only listed as 6'3". He looks at least 6'5" or 6'6", the way that his body frame is, just long and lengthy in the way that he plays. Now, he also attends Christ the King in New York. And I'm gonna keep it a buck, guys. I'm gonna keep it a bean. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I actually do think that Kiyan Anthony is a lot better than many people actually give him credit for. And I genuinely think that we are witnessing the beginning of something special. I really see the light at the end of the tunnel, and you can just clearly tell whenever you watch this man on the floor. He's super young, so you kind of have to look past a lot of things that you see whenever you are evaluating these young players, but you can definitely see the upside. Like I said, his shooting mechanics, his jumper, his isolation game, his smooth play style, his height, his background, just who his dad is. There's so much potential that this kid has, and the fact that he has been in the gym with his father throughout these past many years. And just a quick side note question to you watching this video, do you guys actually see the similarities between Kiyan Anthony and Carmelo Anthony, his father? Me personally, I actually think they play pretty similar. I mean, not in a bad way, but Carmelo Anthony has always been a one-dimensional type of player who also can definitely get rebounds. He's a super good underrated rebounder. But if you ask anybody that was watching Carmelo back in the day, one word that definitely comes to mind is that this man is a bucket. No questions, no ifs, ands, or buts. This man Carmelo Anthony is a straight bucket, and he's definitely a professional scorer. Me personally, whenever I do see Kiyan Anthony, I feel like they just have a pretty similar play style. The way Kiyan Anthony is all about scoring the ball, putting the ball in the hole. Even recently, Kiyan Anthony just squared off against OTE, who technically are professional basketball players, even though these are more like the top high school players in different types of classes in high school. This man Kiyan Anthony dropped 20 points, 5 rebounds, and 3 steals, and he definitely displayed his ability to create his own shot and really exemplified the fact that he is a professional scorer. He even said in a recent interview with 24/7 Sports, I feel like I've made some big improvements since EYBL. I've been in the gym every single day working on my body, my jump shot, and I'm definitely looking forward to the season. I'm looking forward to showing people what I can do on and off the ball. We have a lot of big talent on Christ the King, and I'm looking forward to playing with these guys. Now, if you actually were to take a look at Christ the King, the team that he currently plays for, he's obviously not the best player on the team, but in my opinion, he definitely has the most potential in this team, especially if he's utilized the right way as a catch and shoot type of player. If the coach is able to, create plays and drop plays for Kiyan Anthony to get open, on the wing or in the corner or even the top of the key, I definitely feel like we can really see the true type of shooter that this man Kiyan Anthony can be. He already has offers from many Division I schools like Memphis, George Mason, Bryant, Syracuse, the same school that this man Carmelo Anthony went to. And even on a side note, real quick, why are you watching my video and you are not subscribed? This video took a lot of research to do, so it would be greatly appreciated if you guys can subscribe to the channel. We're coming close to the end of the year, so if you guys like high school basketball, college NBA, and just simply like talking about basketball, hit the subscribe button. But back to this man Kiyan Anthony. Like I said, the offers are slowly starting to pile up. And like I said, Syracuse, the offer from Syracuse is mainly the one that I kind of want to focus on, solely on the fact that that's where his dad went. I know it's still early, but if I had to pick an early choice for this man Kiyan Anthony to choose from, or where I project him to go to, I actually do see him going to Syracuse. The fact that his dad won a national title and started the foundation at this school, I mean, this is what it's all about. Kiyan Anthony even said in a recent interview, Syracuse is a big one for me because of my dad. I mean, he set the foundation over there, so I won't go wrong if I went there. My options are really open though, since I'm only a sophomore, but like he said, he's only a sophomore, so I'm pretty sure tons of other top D1 programs are going to be reaching out for a prolific shooter like Kiyan Anthony. And it's crazy because his dad Carmelo even was asked if he would stay in the NBA to eventually play with this man Kiyan Anthony. He said no, he does not have plans. I think it'll be time for me to pass the torch to Kiyan, so I think I'll pass him the torch at that specific time. Guys, you got to realize how old Carmelo Anthony is and how young this man Kiyan Anthony is. What LeBron James is doing is not normal. For him to be this crazy good, to be still a top 5 player in the league, people honestly do not give this man LeBron James credit. So I'm not saying Carmelo Anthony can't still be in the league. He probably could. He can be a catch and shoot type of guy, but that's another conversation for another day. Like I said, all in all, I definitely feel like Kiyan Anthony has a ton of potential. If he can fix a few things in his game, like becoming more of a versatile player, fixing his defense, his rebounding, just being more of an overall versatile player, like I said, I definitely feel like he does have a chance to be something special. The upside that this kid has is through the roof. And I know Bronny James and Bryce James and a lot of other guys get a lot of the attention, but please, you watching this video, let's not sleep on this man Kiyan Anthony, because I'm telling you, he's right there. And if he continues to grow, if he continues to polish his game, I guarantee you Kiyan Anthony will be in the NBA. But guys, you watching this video, I want to know your honest opinions on Kiyan Anthony. Do you think he has potential to make it to the league? Do you think he's one of the best players in his class? How good overall of a player do you think this man Kiyan Anthony is? Let's get a great basketball conversation started. Subscribe to the channel, like the video, guys. It helps the channel out in so many ways. I really don't have too much on this channel. If you can like the video, guys, it'll help the channel out in so many ways. Follow me on Instagram at JuiceMadeHoops with the extra S at the end. Join the Discord. We're having great basketball conversations in there. Like I said, daily uploads are back. I'm trying to drop every single day for you guys. So if you guys want that, if you guys have any other video ideas, let me know down below. And with all that being said, guys, thank you for watching. It's been another episode of Juice Made TV. Peace.